today's video is whole different level. Why? Because it's gonna be day number 12, I believe, and also for that it's called, basically you need to have a wet hair. It's called natural curly hair. My hair is not naturally curly, but it can get a little bit of curl, and basically for this you need curl cream or curl amplifier, white tooth comb, hair clip, blow dryer with diffuser attachment. I have all of those, and therefore I try to keep my hair wet until I do this, so that you can see the whole process of. Okay, so this is my hair wet, and actually bought this. It's called this Bio Volume Blow Dry Spray, and I chosen this because most of the products for curly hair, it actually, I think it makes the curls a bit more heavy, so it is more defined. And what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of putting it to make it, when my natural hair becomes kind of like, has some product that makes it kind of like a lighter and more fluffy, it gets these natural curls. So I'm just basically now spraying some of that in my hair. Also, I'm gonna use another product which I bought. So I bought this specifically for this experiment, and because there was an offer, I got both of them from the same brand. I'll show you the other one. The other one is also VO5, and it's Post Gym Refresh. It kind of lifts your hair. So you know what? I'm just actually gonna dry my hair with this product and see what happens then. Okay, the sequence of the actions is: apply general amount of curl cream or curl amplifier from roots to ends of towel dried hair to saturate the hair, starting at the nape of your neck. Clip back a section of hair from ear to ear. So basically I need to kind of divide the hair in two parts. So I have this huge comb, and I'm just gonna kind of like, you see, divide your hair from nape. So I'm just gonna get like a half of my hair. Oh my god, it's so tangled. I usually wash it after combing it through properly, and then when I wash it, I again comb it through, so there are no tangles. Now obviously I have some tangles because I was finishing wet. Okay, I'll brush it properly now. Off camera. After brushing, it looks kind of like a poker straighty like this, and I found a hair diffuser, looks like this. So I'm basically attaching this instead of this, and I will go on the next step, which is below that section. Take 2.5 section of the hair, twist it into one side. Continue, take small sections and twist the hair gently. This allows curls to come together, creating a lot of curl definition. It also helps eliminate frizz. Continue up to the top of the head, working the sample technique. Take horizontal sections from one side of the hairline to the opposite side and twist small sections until the hair is fully twisted. Dip your head back and diffuse your hair in large sections using a blow dryer with a diffuser attachment on the low air setting. Put the ends of the curls in the diffuser and scrunch up the curls to the scalp. Okay, so first of all, the twisty things. Today my workplace is different, so I don't have my tools. Okay, so my hair is not curly, but let's just twist it anyway. Let's see what happens. So 2.5 to 5 centimeter sections. I don't know if that's gonna do much for me, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. And I'm just gonna see where it takes me. So my hair now is quite damp. It's not wet because I kept it with the scarf for some time, because in the morning I have to do some tasks, and I think I do like scarves on hair. Actually, I think it's pretty cool. So I don't mind walking like that in town. And all I'm doing now, I'm just twisting the sections of the hair, and this is going to be just half of the hair. Once I finish twisting them, I'm gonna clip them separately, because what happens when I get the other section, I think the hair gets tangled up or messed up in a way that you don't know which part is done and which part is not done. So therefore I kind of like, when there is something to do with the section, I do something with a different section, and you need to put sections apart. Once I'm done with, for example, curling one section, I then secure it with clips, and then I do the other section, so I know the one that is clipped away is already done. Okay, so that's almost done, and these hair are actually almost dry. And I know these things work better when it's half damp, so I'm kind of like making a bit of haste with this. Okay, part number 2, the tricky part, the top hair. And they are also tangly, but I'm using this very chunky comb, so it doesn't really break my hair. And when I brush them like this. So if there's anything, I don't pull it. And the problem is when you pull it, you break the hair, because when you pull it, you pull the hair and you break the hair. So now, for those who seen Addams Family, it's like a cousin It, with the hair down. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same with this hair, and I'm just gonna stop the video for a bit. This one takes some time. Okay, so that's how twisted hair looks like. Some of them are not really that twisty, but I'll take my chances. Okay, so the next step is take hair dryer. Okay, and they say basically take the hair from the bottom like this and use low heat. So I'm gonna do that now. I don't think you can hear me, so okay, let's see. I think it's more important to use, the heat can be hot, but the speed cannot be very fast, because when it would be very fast, it would kind of like take apart all the twisty things. So I think that's why they say on a low speed. The heat, I don't think that's important that much. Okay, now I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, so this is the result, and I must say, not bad for someone who doesn't really have curly hair. This type of curls are very, like, without any kind of, like, you know, hair rollers. It's very nice to have. I think I still have some hair, but overall it looks like this. Pretty nice and very natural indeed. Alright, so that's, I must say, I'm impressed with this. I didn't expect it to turn out this curly. So, earrings of the choice today are these ones. They're really nice. I got them when I went on a trip with a friend of mine in Ibiza. Maybe it was another island next to it, Formentera. No, we didn't do the clubbing. But it sounds like anybody who goes to Ibiza, they do the clubbing. We were actually just enjoying the time. Actually, I missed this friend of mine. We had a conflict and then we didn't really speak that much in the last year. Anyways, my mood, the part where I talk about it is, today I feel both kind of like, today I was learning about shame and about innocence and about vulnerability. So basically, because lots of us, we have shame and vulnerability really kind of connected, and whenever we are vulnerable, we actually feel shame, and it shouldn't be that way. When we are vulnerable, we don't really need to feel ashamed of the fact that we are vulnerable. I think vulnerability in many countries and cultures is considered as weakness and therefore something to be ashamed of, or you know, like when you want to speak about something which is vulnerable, often you feel shame, especially as a child, you know, when something happened to you that made you feel, for example, really uncomfortable, even right now, right? I think for many of us, you know, if we mess something up unintentionally, it really makes us feel shame sometimes, rather than feeling vulnerable, you know, about the feelings that kind of like so-called failure brought in us. So yeah, so I've been learning about that, and I've been kind of like disconnecting those two things from another. I've been feeling vulnerable, actually, yes I have, and I also been feeling strong too. In what way? I, you know, looking at my life and what happened and the way I am and what's going on right now, I no longer feel kind of a huge amount of shame or wrongness about being who I am and, you know, having my life turn out the way it did. It's not a bad life, but I think, you know, like inside of us, we sometimes have this voice which just says that, you know, like you need to do more, you need to be more. Actually, I'm writing a blog about You Are Good Enough. It's been ages since I published any blogs. But I think it's also my own personal journey more than anything. And, you know, at least me, the way it works with me and sharing things, like something that I experience, something that I feel, something that I learned, something that I discovered. And many of the things that I share are actually, you know, like learned from my own experience. So I say my mood right now is, well, okay, 7 out of 10. I'm hungry and I feel a bit of stress today, actually. But I also feel kind of like in a very kind of gentle type of energy, which is good. So if you are vulnerable about something, know that vulnerability is not something to be ashamed of, and vulnerability is pure and innocent. There is nothing dirty or horrible about vulnerability. You can be vulnerable and strong too. Thank you for watching.